Okay, we are live. We are live. Let me know if you all can hear me. We are live. All right, welcome back everyone to the channel. This is Q50 Beast. We have 2 minutes before we start our race in Gran Turismo 7, where we will be taking on the world with the DeWalt Porsche 911. We're going to be running this race at Monza. This is Daily Race C. This is our third attempt of doing this today. We had some technical difficulties, but I believe we got things ironed out and going to be ready to go. So we have 1 minute and 35 plus seconds to go. Right now they're doing matchmaking. We're going to use our qualifying time from yesterday. With the Mustang, we ran a 141.574. We were unable to surpass that in the new car. I put down 3 laps with this Porsche 911 RSR. It's a brand new car. I put down 3 laps here at Monza with it today. We have our DeWalt livery, but we were unable to surpass the 141.574 set with the Mustang. The Mustang is a really strong car for this race. A lot of people are using the Supras, but we want to use something different and not follow the trend and try to win a race, or at least podium with a car opposite of what everyone else is using. So we're trying to make it a little difficult on ourselves to get there, but I think the Porsche is a really good car. We were able to put down a 141.808 as our best time. Again, not able to surpass the 141.574, but we're gonna see what we can do. If we can get the tires heated up, maybe we can get some good laps, especially with the slipstreams. The 141.574 should put us in the middle of the pack, around 5th to 7th place, starting as qualifying time. That's been consistent all weekend. So we'll go ahead and try it and see what we can get. So I appreciate everyone who's joined the stream. I understand we attempted this 2 other times. Hopefully this time it works out for us. It looks like, yes, we're qualifying 7th for this race. There's a 141.247, another Supra. Once again, a very strong car in this race. Most cars here, as you see on the list, are Supras, but we're going to try to do it with the Porsche. The Corvette is a really good car for this race as well, with this wide set body. But we're going to try it with the Porsche. The Porsche is a little squirrely on exit, but it handles very well in cornering. There's one disadvantage as we're driving in cabin with this car is the steering wheel kind of blocks some of the view. So I believe on turns 6 and 7, we may have some issues there, but we're going to try to work through those and try to get a good feel for the car so we know where to place the car when we get there under speed. So right now, we're just getting ready for Daily Race C here at Monza. Again, we're going off with the DeWalt Porsche 911. We have a 7th place qualifying time. This is a 12-lap race. We have 16 cars here. So we're going to go ahead and get going and see what we can do. Thank you again for joining. Please like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate everyone for being here. Hopefully we can entertain you in a positive way. All right, so go ahead and get going. Daily Race C. There's our livery, is probably worth about 150 horsepower. So we'll see. This is a BOP race. I think the car is 2,740 pounds at 505 horsepower. So we're behind the Brazilian with his Supra, his or her Supra. Looks like Alex. We'll try to get into the slipstream. The Porsche runs pretty well as far as speed, as it is able to keep up with the Supra on the straight. He went a little wide there. We ran our line pretty good. We have the race hard tires on, slow down at 150. All right. First major challenge. I think we did a pretty good job. Got some distance between us and the car behind us. A little bit of fighting here. The Porsche is a little squirrely on exit. We just passed one of the other Supras who've run out. And we were able to hold that one. Not as smooth as we wanted to. We have a yellow flag. Looks like a car's in trouble here. Green flag again. We've moved up to 5th place. 12-lap race. 14 cars in the race right now. So here's what I was talking about in cabin. It blocks some of the view with the steering. So we're unable to really run through here like we want to because we really can't see that well. But we'll get used to it and we'll be able to run the car hard through there after a couple laps. Tire smoke there, and we got another car ran off the track. We have a car in front of us has a 3-second penalty because he probably punted the other car, so he will take a 3-second penalty. So we should pass this car if we stay with him, and we'll move into 2nd place. So right now we're currently running 4th with the DeWalt Porsche 911. This is a 2017 car, handles very, very well on this track. Slight lift just to get the car to hug the corner. We're at a little higher speeds because we're in a slip, so we're going to brake a little bit earlier so that we can get the car stopped, and we were able to do that successfully. And it looks like we're going to... The Porsche, once again, is very slippery or squirrely on exit because when you put the power down, it grabs pretty quickly. Our goal is to try to podium in this race. If we can move up in the top 3 and try to work our way down. So if we can edge a little bit closer, we will get into the slipstream and he will pull us around the track. If we can get there. Alright, so he's about to serve his penalty. So we'll get to the side of him so that we don't ram into him. He's all over the place. Alright, so we move into 3rd place. We're at the podium currently. And we'll see if we can work on this next car. I entered that corner a little slower than what I wanted to. Just don't have the confidence with the Porsche running through there on the exit. Ran a 143 right there. Should have been about a 142 run if we would have handled that last corner the way we should have. So we'll see if we can full send this thing. We got a little bit of heat in the tires. Let's see if we can run full throttle through this here. And we're able to do it. The Porsche handles it pretty well. Full throttle through there. 150 we're braking. We're using, again, Thrustmaster T150 for this. We got to pick up our time there. It looks like we have some carnage behind us as the Corvette looks like it went off course. We want to try to see if we can make up some ground with this car ahead of us, because running by ourselves we're going to get caught because we have no one running with us. So there is no drafting, no slipstream, and we want to work our way inside of the slipstream. We still have visibility of 1st place. So we'll see if we can pick them up, or if they can make a mistake here somewhere and we don't, we should be in business. Yeah, this exit here, this series of corners there, you can make up a lot of time if you run that thing right. I mean, you can make up almost a full second there if you do it correctly. If you do it wrong, you'll lose a second. So it's imperative to get that right. A lot of understeer with the Porsche coming into that corner. So right now our goal is to just try to run a solid race right now until we get some help, because I don't believe we're going to be able to pick up 1 and 2 unless they make a mistake. Slight lift, and we're through there smoothly. 150 brake. The braking is phenomenal with this car. We may be able to brake inside of 150. We'll test that the next lap to see if we can do it. Hopefully we don't cause an issue for ourselves. Alright, so it looks like we're going to get some help from this Supra here as he's catching us a little bit. And if he passes us, this is a 12-lap race. That is okay. As long as we stay with them and we can make the pass at the end, that's alright. We just want to find a driver to work with. That's the key, to work with, be able to work with the driver. Running by yourself, again, you run slower times. And he hit me. That's okay. We can run with this person. He'll help us get closer to the first 2 cars. That is totally fine. Don't like losing the time with him hitting me. He could have ran behind me and we worked together down the straight. Just try to stay close to him because the Supra has a lot more power than the Porsche. So we'll try to work on it. We're half a second slower than what the last lap, so that's not good. We got to pick up the pace. Those Supras are just OP. I mean, just look at how he's just able to pull away from me with ease. I'll give myself a C+ on that exit there. Not very good. We got the tires up on the donut and they kind of slowed us down a little bit. I'm looking for Alex to make a mistake up here. It's pretty erratic first lap, so hopefully he makes a mistake and we can draw closer. Pretty good exit there. More Supras on our tail. Wonder if we should even call it a Supra. It has a BMW Z4 engine in it, but I guess we'll call it a Supra. No Supras anymore. BMWs disguised with Toyota bodies. That was our fastest lap because we had some slip from Alex the first time and we got some help here from the fellow American. So hopefully we can work together. Yeah, those cars are just amazing. Great job there. Okay. He was a little harder on the brake than what I expected him to be. So hopefully if you're watching this or watch it later, no, that wasn't on purpose. Did not expect you to be that hard on the braking. So haunch, I believe is what it is. So we didn't get a penalty for it. They didn't deem us as making an issue. We'll get to the left side to let him get by. Don't want to hold up traffic. He's very hard on the brakes. So see if we can get into the slip and stay in it. We can just sit still. Really work together. So that was again the fastest lap that we've run today, because we have help from the slipstream. So that explains or proves my theory, or the theory of running together, you run faster laps. As long as you're not competing for position, you will run faster laps. He's a little wide, but we'll stay with him so that we can stay in the slip. I think we can make up some time here. Okay, I just got punted from the back. So we have a Mexican driver that wanted to put me in the shadow realm. And that's the problem with running the Group D, Class D racing. We don't really have the most, and see, he has a 2-second penalty for hitting me, as you see, because he's cost me time. So he'll serve a 2-second penalty at the penalty line. But that's one drawback to running in this class, is you don't really get the quality racers. And they cause issues for other drivers that are, you know, trying to do a good job. And I'm sure they're trying to do a good job as well. So he'll serve his penalty, as you see. But he took us out of the race with Hans. So hopefully we can get Hans to make a mistake here. We did a really good job there. I think we're just running a little better as well too, because we have heat in the tires, so that's helping us out. So we're at lap 8 of 12. We're currently running in 5th position. We started 7th. I would say a pretty competitive draw. Most of the cars are Supras, so I think we're doing a good job against that type of car. Slight lift so that we can stay on the line. And we're going to hit 150 and slow this thing down. So we did a good job with the donut there. We put it in between the tires, and pretty good job there on that exit. I wonder if next time I run the car, put a little more downforce in the front of the car, and it should take care of that issue. The only problem is adding the downforce slows the speed down, and the Supras are just so fast. Probably can't afford to do it. Right now it appears that the Mustang is the best match for the Supra because of the sheer power that the Mustang has. It makes up for a lot of the inadequacies here of the Porsche. It's a pretty good lap. 142.8. That was our fastest lap of the race. So we're getting faster each lap. Not sure about this one, unless we have a slip situation, we probably won't run faster this time. So we'll see. Alright, pretty good there through that exit. I think, once again, I think we can brake a little bit later. I just haven't grown enough to be able to do so right now. So, but I think that's what we need to do. We can make up a little bit of time there to compete against these much faster cars. Nearing the end of lap 9 of 12. May just be the heat in the tires, though. It looks like we're catching the others too, because I just saw them through the screen. So it looks like we're making up time on the field, on the front runners. Please, if you're enjoying this content, please hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We're running Gran Turismo, Forza Motorsport 7, Forza Horizon 7 fastest lap of the day, Forza Horizon 5, I apologize, Assetto Corsa Competizione, a little bit of American Truck Simulator, and a few other things. But please subscribe. We have something for you, no matter what genre you're after. Did a pretty good job there. Alright, a little after 150. Yep, we could have been doing that the whole race because the car handled it very well. Hopefully we don't get a penalty because we kind of cut that a little bit short. But we'll see how much time we've made up there. I mean, it has to be worth about 2/10 maybe. It was a really good job there through that exit. I'm really impressed, honestly, how the Porsche is running, especially what we're running against. Cool thing about these GT races is every car has its own specialty, so there's different tracks that different cars run well at. You just got to find the right car for the track, and hopefully that car fits your driving skills, because every car drives differently in every simulator. You can tell the difference between each car. Every car has pros and cons, and it just hopefully you get a car that fits into your driving skills. Fastest lap without a slip, I can guarantee we can put down a 139 high if we were in a slip situation. 139 is very, very competitive. 141's a pretty good time on this track. So though we're in D class, we're running pretty good and very fast times. Looks like they don't want to penalty us there, so we'll continue to use that advantage. Pretty good through that exit. Pretty good through that. So it looks like this is gonna be another fastest lap that we've run. So the Porsche does very well once the tires heat up, but you can see a lot of wear on the tires, so they're starting to wear now. Notice the rear tires are starting to wear as well. Usually the front tires more, but I guess because of the lack of weight of this car, once we get on the power, it gives you power so soon, so quickly. We're spinning the tires every time we get on the accelerator, so that explains that. But it is starting to fight me a little bit once the tires are starting to wear a little bit. Feel it a little. So we're on the final lap. That was our fastest lap, 142 even. Pretty good lap, a decent lap, a good lap for D class racing. There we go. We probably made up a 1/10 or 2 there. It was a pretty good exit. Oh boy. On the last lap. On the last lap. Alright, so we're in 6th position. We'll try to salvage and hold that. It's pretty unfortunate. Did not expect that at all. We were passed by the Monza. So we'll have a 6th place finish as long as we don't make any more mistakes. I don't think anyone is close to us. So we should be able to finish 6th. I guess that's some entertainment for you, as we kind of ran by ourselves most of this race. That's a bummer. Fifth place wasn't much better than this, but I would have liked to have finished with a clean race. But this is gonna be it. No one behind us. Started P7. We will complete the race P6. All right. Thank you everyone for watching. We have the American JP23 winning the race. Alex second. Alex had a really good car. Hanch had a really good car. Never saw CRV, and we were just passed by the Mexican racer with the Mazda. So pretty good race. I think the Porsche 911 did pretty well against the Supra, but it was outmatched with the power. Just not enough power to keep up with that car. I need to get my hands on a Supra to see how that thing runs. But either way, thank you all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. This is Q50 Beast. Peace out.